Hello sports fans. If you're watching this, that means you want to learn how to jump farther than you already know how to jump. And I'm going to show you a few simple tips on how to do that, on how to jump that farther distance. I'm wearing my 300 shirt because I enjoy training and I enjoy bettering myself physically. And I'm going to pass some information on to you, the general public. So here we go. Now when we get to the point where it's time to jump, we're not going to jump with our entire foot on the floor. You're gonna come up onto your toe so that you can push off of your toe to get that extra spring, because that will use your muscle down here, and it'll launch you forward. And I recommend wearing specifically designed and engineered athletic shoes. It has good supports. If I can see it here, I have it's good support back here. It'll help you in the long run to get the better traction and the better spring forward for your jump. The muscles we're going to be using for this technique is our quads right here, and our hamstrings for the running, and then when we push, we're going to use our lower leg muscle, the calf muscle, and the quad to get that to get the push for the launch forward. And you have to remember to really use for the spring the calf muscle. Now I'm going to demonstrate the techniques that I have learned, and I'm going to show you a long jump, as long as I can do it. One thing I forgot to say when I was outside was that when you jump, to get the extra distance, you can get like easily an extra foot or an extra 2 feet, depending on how long your legs are, if you jet them out during your jump, because you can run and then jump and then you land, and my legs right there. If you jut, now they're like there instead of here. That can be the difference between a high school track meet and then the Olympics, is just jutting your legs out. So you jump and you really jut, and then when you land, you always safety first. And you don't lock the knees. You get some bend, and then you make sure the momentum moves a little forward so that you don't just go, oh, because that could really hurt the joints and really just hurt your knees in the long run. No pun intended. A long jumper. But I know you couldn't quite see the beginning of the jump, but I did do the spring off the toe for the jump, and you see the tail end of it, and you can kind of see, like, I'm coming in hard and strong, off screen. I jump pretty far. I'm not the greatest jumper in the world, but I have worked myself up so that I can jump off screen to wherever I made it onto the screen. So hopefully these tactics will work for your jump. It certainly worked for mine. And leave some comments. Let me know how this worked. And hopefully you have beautiful weather like I had today. And I'll see you on the next how-to.